Hi guys, welcome to Neutral.X360 again. Like I said, this is where I unlock you guys' potential, and this is where you master the market. I hope you guys enjoyed the free online class we did. We did 1 free month online class whereby I teach everything about Forex, everything to know about Forex, right? So today I'm talking about fundamental, yes, fundamental, sentimental, because I still see people having this issue about fundamental, because one thing you need to know that there are 3 levels of confidence. Let me say 4 due to currency pair. Okay, in synthetic, I'll say 3 because they didn't offer us more futures. So since they didn't offer us more futures, so we actually do the work ourselves, which I'll say technical is 30%. Fundamental is 30%, which give you 60%. Then the remaining 40% is you one working on yourself. So for currency pair, we have fundamental, we have sentimental. All right. So if technical give you 30%, fundamental give you 30%, sentimental give you 30%, which give you 90% already. Then 10% you need to go work on yourself. All right. So let's get to work, guys. So today I'll be using my FS book. All right, so today I'll be using my FS book and how you guys should actually understand this whole concept properly. Okay, so let me go to my. So if you log in my FS book, you can see I'm already logged in already. So you can just sign up account, but sometimes you don't even need the account to still show you the whole thing. So over here you can see sentimental, right? So sentimental, this just give you the overall picture of any currency pair you want to trade. As currently as this now, you can definitely see the sellers are stronger than the buyers. GBP USD, you can see the buyers are seller than the sellers. So but if you click on sentimental to show you the percentage and all that. So but over here I want to show you guys about fundamental, because we are not talking about sentimental. We drop a video about sentimental and how it's done, and if you haven't seen the live class video I did, where that is the last class video I did, that moment I actually talked more about fundamentals and mental. I spent my time to uh, discuss this process. Okay, you see, we just clicked on the United States of America. That is the world economic news, because the United States is currently dominant. All right, so any news you are trading, I don't know about that. So any news you are trading, we actually use the United States. Okay, so this is our fundamental analysis. All right, now we have two kind. Okay, we have two type of fundamental analysis. We have the short term and the long term, right? So we could say the short term. What is short term in fundamental analysis? This is just your daily news, whereby you can see this. We have news today now, which is about in 10 minutes time. We have news over here. You guys see this. So all these are news, all right, and there are 3 type of news currency pair should be looking out for, which I've actually understand, which is interest rates, um, GDP growth, and unemployment or joblessness. Okay, so unemployment or joblessness. So those 3 news are very effective on any pair you are trading, right? So this, I think I need to go to currency pair so you guys understand this properly. So for currency pair, you can see the all these weeks, right? You can see. Let me think. Yeah. So you can see these weeks, guys. So all these weeks here are news. Okay, are normal news. Let's say, okay, you enter a position from here, right? You took a position from here. Then definitely your stop loss will be above this zone. You see the way then you targeting this you can see the way the price would have stopped you at, but you are right. So all these type of stops are called news fluctuation. All right, so that's why I don't really do day trading on currency pair anymore. Okay, So all these would have stopped you out. So for short term, just your local news. All right. So guys, get this down. Your short term are just your local news. Okay. So for your long term, so this is what we call the overall picture. All right. I think I need to go to another chart for this. So this is what we call the overall picture. This was a trade we took yesterday, which is November 25th. All right, so we took this trade. Yeah, currently the trade is still going to its initial direction. And yes, uh, if it's this was what I was teaching. Also, these are I teach. Okay, I make sure people know the key zones and points. All right. So we remember we talked about swing high, swing low, and all that, right? So in swing high and swing low, so what are we looking for are those swing high and swing low? We are looking for a potential entry, right? So which we say every swing high and swing low carries and a valid key zone for us to get into a trade. Okay. So for the long-term fundamental analysis, this is how it will look like. All right. So now give you the long-term analysis movement. So you can see this now me linking up trend lines. All right. Now I'm linking up this trend line just for you to tell you about our long-term analysis looks like. Okay. So I can show you how long-term analysis looks like. All right, guys. So the main reason I said long-term in fundamental analysis is meaning the overall trend. Okay. So let's say the market, the entire chart is going to the downside, right? And you have marked it from the weekly, telling everything is going to the downside. So if the overall trend is telling to the downside, like the overall market trend is telling to the downside, all your movement you should be looking for is to the downside. All right. Find a proper key zone, then move to the downside. So we'll move back to currency pair now, which I'll show you how it would that look like in currency pair. Okay. Because the moment you start knowing more about fundamental, then your level of confidence will keep rising. Okay. So now let's say, because that is also news, so let's say we are having this trade now. So fundamentally you are in an uptrend, right? So any position you are looking for should be what to the what upside. So this is how it looks. Okay. So this is how it looks. So at this moment, any trade you are looking for, since the overall is telling you you are going to the upside, any trade you are looking for should be to the upside. All right. But if you look at the overall picture, like when I say overall, this is what I mean. So if you look at the overall picture, you remember we talked about the uh, USD just now on earlier on. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you guys something. Let's go back to this. You can see we talked about saying why the dollar and this how the currency pair shows its behavior, right? Which we say uh come on, okay. My sorry guys, my internet is very lacking like currently. So you can see, let's go to sentimental because sentimental is something you guys still need to know about. All right. So guys, okay. So now you can see which will come over here. You can just hold your mouse over it. It will tell you the percentage, uh, how many buyers or seller are on the chart, what news are in and all that. You can see the buyers are stronger here. Let's go back to it. You can see it now. It shows you the buyers are stronger. So which we actually saw the buyers were actually stronger, right? So the full pot say here is that if you look at our overall trend, it's telling us we are going to the downside. Like every structure you see was to the downside. You can see here, if we say break of structure, you can see price going to the downside. Break on that structure, price will also going to the downside. So this is how you track fundamental. And the only way this overall trend gets shaked, like when you say news will spike it up, is when economical news comes in, whereby this is the overall trend now. Maybe you get a like way Donald Trump released his tweet the other day, each where all currency pairs start falling or all crypto start falling down and all that. So that's for it. Okay, that's the only thing that can actually spike it up. But the rest news will just be under the zone. Okay, so since you now get the concept of sentimental and fundamental, guys, go and backtest it and try it for yourself, right? So backtest it, try it for yourself. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and see you soon on the next video. Peace.